What's up, everybody? John Eric Poli here with My MMA News, and I have the honor today of talking with Kevin Ferguson Jr., aka Baby Slice, the son of MMA legend Kimbo Slice, and he actually has a fight coming up next weekend at Bellator 253 against Kaheem Murray. So let's bring Kevin on in here, and Kevin, we'll start with the obvious one here. Just how excited are you to get back inside of the Bellator cage?
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm pretty excited. Can't wait to have no crowd. Just gonna be a sparring match that I could just go 100%.
So tell us about Kaheem as an opponent and what he brings to the table.
We smooth. He's not a lot of power, but just smooth with what he does. I just gotta stay patient, do my thing, and explode when it's time to.
Yeah, I was actually just going to ask you that, what's going to take to beat a guy like him. So do you see that's like your route to victory then, that you just got to stay calm and be patient and try not to rush things too much?
Right, exactly. Just, picking my shots, staying calm and just being real technical. After cardio, we've been working, so I'm not worried about, getting tired. But, I'm going to be in the States the whole time, though, for sure. Like, I'm marking them down.
And now you haven't fought since 2019, in October that was, and I just got to ask you, being that you haven't been inside of the Bellator cage in over a year, just what this past year has been like for you, because obviously things have been crazy with this whole coronavirus pandemic and whatnot.
It's been perfect for me. I actually love it because I don't like going out anyways, and I like staying home, so that's exactly what happened. So it kind of worked out perfect for me. I had fun all the time. Playing the game, going to training, coming right back home, nothing's open. That's like my ideal world, honestly.
And even though you were off, from fighting this whole time, I'm sure you were in the gym improving every single day. So why don't you just tell everybody how you've improved since the last time we saw you inside of the Bellator cage?
I just improved everywhere, the ground, the submission, stand up, cardio, pushing myself, just everywhere, honestly. MMA fighter.
And now the fight game's completely different, you might as well say, with this whole coronavirus pandemic, doing all the testing, having to quarantine yourself, fighting in an arena with no fans. Are you ready for this whole entire change as to what the fight game is now?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I really can't wait. I know it's gonna be kind of weird, a fight week, just because you can't go nowhere. Got to stay in your room, got to order room service, got to come up to the room, so. That's going to be the weird part, because sometimes, I like getting out, just, walking around just for like an hour or two, then just coming back to the room. But, I don't mind, though. I don't mind staying in the room. I guess I'm just going to bring my Xbox with me.
And now I actually want to ask you about something that I saw on one of your social media accounts, and it was a great picture. It was with your father, and it was with Mike Tyson, an absolute legend right there. So I got to ask you, what was it like meeting Iron Mike?
I was actually... I know I became a fanboy for that. There's not too many, I guess, celebrities that I would see and want to, meet or take a picture with. But Mike Tyson is definitely, top three. And he actually, showed me a couple techniques and, how to generate more power. So that was actually pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely became a fanboy when it came to me and Mike Tyson, for sure.
And of course, Mike Tyson's going to be having a fight at some point soon here against Roy Jones Jr. Obviously coming back out after a long layoff there. I know it's supposed to be an exhibition and whatnot, but just what are your thoughts on Mike Tyson at his age coming out and getting back inside of the ring and fighting again?
What's just crazy about that is that when I first started watching, when I was a kid, I used to watch... I never watched cartoons. I used to always watch fights, but my dad got me this highlight tape of all boxing, a bunch of boxing, because MMA wasn't big at the time, and it was him, Floyd, Mike Tyson, Floyd, and Roy Jones Jr. Those was the three on the highlights. I used to watch that all the time. So, for them to fight each other, it's like that's the dream come true for me. Honestly, I might have to try to get tickets to that if they have tickets, so you can go to that, but. I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be as fast, but I think the power doesn't leave no matter what. So he's going to have that power for sure. But Roy Jones is different too, though. He's a striker. He strikes from the outside. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
And finally, last thing that I have for you, and it's something that I'm sure you've been asked a million times, but I know this is the first time that we're talking, so I have to ask you. Like I said in the intro to this, your father's an absolute legend of the sport. I'm sure every single person knows who Kimbo Slice is. That's an iconic name. What was it like, just not only the fact that he was your dad, but just him as a human being? If you could explain to everybody what it was like growing up with him every single day.
I think that taught me everything. The way I move and the way I am today was for him. So without him, I don't think I would be like this person that I am. But I didn't see him as Kimbo Slice. Back in the days, it was more like he was my father. It wasn't until like after his passing and everything, I realized like, oh man, he was actually bigger than what I thought, I guess, or what I knew, But it's just different, just to see the world and not just the United States, but other countries, and it's just giving me motivation, to keep going and keep pushing hard. This is more motivation for me.
All right, this has been an absolute pleasure. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity to plug your social media management, sponsors, anything along those lines.
On Instagram, it's Baby Slice 242, and then and that's it. Just follow me on Instagram, and everything else is linked to that account.
And there you have it. That was Baby Slice. Again, he has a fight upcoming here this weekend, or I'm sorry, on this Thursday, actually, at Bellator 253. Make sure you check that fight out, and make sure you're checking out My MMA News as well. A lot of great content being put out there. And as always, just to remind everybody, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because this way you can see all of the interviews that are being done when they come up. And, I appreciate all of that you guys do for me as well. We'll see you later, everybody.